Hi everyone, Brett and Marie again, and we're back for session number 9, secret number 3. Understand the differences between the sexes. Now we've already covered a lot of those, but there's some key things we want to talk to you about in this. One of the key differences is that in communication, when we want to communicate, we're expecting that our partner is going to act for a guy, going to act like another guy. That we'll just talk about the facts. And before we talk, we'll sort out our facts and then we'll come together and exchange them. For girls, of course, it's completely different. It's like talking to another girl.
It's not like that at all. Of course, our speech is a lot emotional based and we don't really care about the facts.
And what they want to do is they want to hear it's all about them. And we have to be able to deliver that. But for a guy, what will happen is a girl will come and talk to you about something in the relationship, something emotionally that's unsettling her. And she'll come and chat to you about it. And she expects an immediate response, just like that. And the guy's like, well, God, this is the first time I've heard about this. And she'll be going, well, what do you feel about it? What do you think? And he'll be like, searching around up there, trying to find it, and there's nothing there to give back to her. And then she'll think, he's stonewalling. Well, he actually needs time out.
And it's important to give him time out. And gentlemen, if you've got time out to think about something, do get back to her.
Set a time, say to her, okay, yeah, I understand what you're saying to me. I get the point you're making, so they need to be validated. And let me think about that and we'll talk about it tonight or we'll talk about it tomorrow. And then get back to her.
Do get back to her.
Do get back to her. When she comes to you, gentlemen, you have to listen. Guys, you've got to get this right, okay? When she comes and wants to download all that emotional content, you've got to listen to her.
And gentlemen, we know when you're looking at us and you're thinking about golf. We're clever, we just know these things. So we need your presence. And it's really interesting because when a woman gets presence, and what I mean is total presence, the way I'm getting right now, total presence. Look, it doesn't matter. For a woman, she's happy for her man to go and have his free time. He can go and play golf with the boys or fishing or whatever he does. But when a woman's got her presence, she's happy for her man to go and do that.
And guys, what I was just doing then is what we do in the honeymoon period, and we do it naturally. I was looking right into Marie's eyes, really getting deep into her. Because what tends to happen in relationships and tends to happen in marriages is we look at each other, but we don't really look at each other. We just look around the face or we look at them, but we're not really connecting the way that we used to. So presence is something that's so important. And you really have to get the fine distinction what it actually is. When you really deliver it, then like this, you get this sort of reaction from a woman. She knows that there's nothing that's going on besides her in that moment. And we do this inside our leadership seminar to show people and actually get the experience of what is really happening with a couple.
And it can also, it also releases a chemical in a woman and a chemical in a man. And research has proven this.
Yeah, so testosterone levels go up, oxytocin levels go up. You can actually physically see in a woman, her chest and upper neck will flush, her face will flush. Because the oxytocin levels are so high, because the guy's actually present again. And when we do this, it's amazing. You ask the girl and you go, well, how did that feel? And they go, good. And then I say to her, yeah, okay, come on, how did it really feel? And they go, yeah, really good. So when was the last time you had this? Oh, I can't remember. So long ago.
And while chocolates and flowers and gifts and holidays and a beautiful home, and while that's really all beautiful, what is the icing on the cake is presence.
When you get that right, it transforms the relationship. But what happens in a normal relationship is when she's coming to you to talk to you about the emotional state of the relationship, girls can get caught in a trap of trying to improve him. Because it's inbuilt, ladies, isn't it? And guys, you know what I'm talking about here, right? It's inbuilt for her. She's thinking he can be a better man.
Yes, I'll marry him because he shows a lot of potential.
And I know how to improve him and make him better. Well, ladies, thank you very much. We really appreciate the encouragement. It's very nice of you. But ladies, don't get caught in that trap, because the key principle to get here is you have to love them so they can change. When you're in a warm, committed relationship, you want to grow. But if the feeling that's coming across is, I'll love you when you do this, or I'll love you when you become this, we get caught in a trap and the walls go up, there is no intimacy, and the relationship stops growing.
And it goes into more of a trade. You know, you go out in Sunday night and I'll go out on Saturday night, or so it becomes more of a trade, more of a bargaining, rather than a relationship.
It does. So what we want to see happening inside the relationship is that it's growing, and it's so important that couples feel like they're moving in a direction together. When you feel like that, then the relationship really, it's just warm, it's just great, it's where you want it to be. So the last thing we want to point out in this area is that in communication, when you're communicating with a woman, to understand the difference, security. It's just so important that they feel like what they're conveying to you, you can handle, no matter what it is they say. Even if they come to you and say, look, I'm really worried, I'm doubting the relationship. Oh, darling, I understand, you know, things are tough right now, but we'll get through it. We always have. And we can handle this together. And that's what they need. They need to feel that their man is going to handle whatever it is that they come to you emotionally with, guys. Okay? Don't try and fix them. Don't go, you'll be right, you know, all we need, you just need a holiday. Let me send you away with your mum. You'll be fine.
Wrong strategy, guys.
Because the immediate thing she's going to feel is, he doesn't get me. I don't need a holiday with my mum. I need you. And they're not going to convey that directly to you. They're not going to say, really, what I want from you is I want you to reassure me. A woman will never come to you and say that. She just won't. She'll come and say how concerned or worried she is, and that you have to understand her. And really, when you're focused, like I was being focused before, then she really gets that you do understand her. And that's the important thing in the communication. That's the major difference that comes out with men and women.
And presence, it just, honestly, it really lights a woman up. The presence is a soft place to fall.
So guys, practice that if you get the meaning of it. Sometimes it's difficult in a video. That's why I encourage people like to get the actual experience inside the seminar. So thanks for being with us for this session. We're going to move on to point number 4, secret number 4, in the next video session. Thanks guys, and we'll see you very soon. Tomorrow, in fact. Thanks for now. Bye.